Alright, let me set the context for the video. This is gonna be a TLDR explanation of the solution which I constructed for the problem statement which was given in the Nebula hack 2025. So before getting right into the website slash the MVP version of it what I built for the problem statement, let me first give you a quick crux of what the problem statement was and why I tinkered the problem statement. As you can see, I was given a 10th problem statement out of the 10 list of stack or whatever the problem statements were available for the folks. I was assigned the 10th one. You don't have to read all of this. If you want, you can go to this website. The TLDR of this is that I need to build a alumni network platform for a college which is present in Rajasthan, and I need to make sure that it is feasible for students so that in a way that they will connect to the alumni of that particular college and they can network them and ask whatever doubts they are having and help in the development of their overall journey slash the college period, right? But I tinkered this problem statement. Let me tell you why. I kind of made an Excalibur wireframe for explaining you all of this. So let me take you from the 0 to 100 journey. Let me tell you the flaws in this problem statement given to me. I thought that why to build a local network for some students who are studying out there in Rajasthan in a college, why to restrict myself by building a platform only to them, right? So I kind of tinkered the problem statement and found out a solution which is both global and optimal. So that's what I wrote over here, that the problem statement which I need to solve has a kind of a flaw slash an error, that the range of the alumni network is bounded to X, which may be any uni or college. So I kind of tinkered the problem statement, explored a few websites slash SaaS products available out there in the internet, that what solution are they providing, or is that the solution being provided by them is optimal or not, right? I found out a bunch of software slash websites available online like Lunchbox, Alma-Base. As you can see, I pasted a screenshot slash a photo of the website named Lunchbox, which does the same thing, solves the same problem. But the catch is, it takes some couple of bucks, maybe ranging from 1,000 to 3,000 rupees for a 1:1 mentorship session, which longs for around 30 to 2 hours, right? 30 minutes to 2 hours. But the thing is, this website is being built to solve a problem for undergrad folks slash students studying in college. And the main thing is, most of them are not producing any value in terms of monetary things, right? To say that in simple terms, they are not having enough money slash they are not working professionals to give or pay that much of money, right? So that's why I think this is not scalable. For one of the reason being, the folks are not able to pay 1,000 to 5,000 bucks slash 3,000 bucks, right? And second thing, the alumni network it isn't the case that every alumni of that particular college will be available in a platform like Lunchbox or Alma-Base, right? They may be busy working somewhere or they don't want to earn some extra bucks, right? So that's why each and every alum can't be present over a platform like Lunchbox. So that's one of the reason. And the third one being, it works on pay to use, right? It's kind of a Chinese, a toy, right? You buy the product you buy the toy from the store, you use it, it won't last for a long time, and once it breaks, you throw it. That's the same thing with Lunchbox. As you can see here, it does 1:1 conversations, which means you pay it, you buy it, you use it, and you throw it. You don't have the ability to use it again until and unless you pay that, right? So that's the reason. To fix that flaws, oopsie daisy, sorry. So that's the reason to fix that flaws. What solution I thought is that why can't we have a Slack-like model? For people who don't know Slack, let me show you. The thing which you're able to see on the screen is known as Slack, an open source free to use software. The thing, what it does is like, it gives you the ability slash the combination of Telegram plus Trello kind of applications used for software development or application building, right? As you can see, I have joined a bunch of channels over here. It works on a channel model where you can create few channels and let people join them and ask questions related to the more questions related to a particular, doubt or any general discussion, whatever they want to build. The best example of the best alternative of Slack is Discord, which is available online, which people mostly use for the same purpose, but Slack has a more professionalized way of using it. So that's the thing which I wanted to build. As you can see, here's a bunch of channels over here. You can join and you can ask whatever doubt you have, and there will be mentors out there of that particular organization. For example, this is Risk 5 International, and they will be out there to help you. That's the same thing. But why can't, now you can ask me, since I showed you the Slack platform, that okay Ganesh, why can't you use the same thing? Okay Ganesh, why can't you use the same thing instead of building a new one for Alum network connectivity, right? The problem is the Slack channels out there are not public. They are private, like Telegram, and until and unless you have the access for it, you guys can't join it. So the thing which I want to build is, you will be having a Slack like model. You need not to pay for it. And other than that, the best part is all of these channels which you are able to see here for this particular organization will be public, but not only for this, but each and every channel slash organization, whatever will be registered in my platform, all those channels will be public, right? So that users slash the undergrad folks, whoever will be wanting to join that particular channel, will be able to come to my platform, need not to pay anything. This is the workflow which I will be discussing with you right now. Suppose there is an X person, he will be coming to my platform, he will be signing up with the help of his student ID provided by his respective organization, and we'll be verifying it. If it is valid, so we will be redirecting him or her to that particular channel slash pod. I call it a pod for my particular website. So we will be redirecting him or her to the pod associated with his student ID, may it be IIT, NIT, or any X organization. And the best part is, to join his or her associated pod, you need not to pay it, right? What does that mean in simple terms? If he belongs to an IIT Kharagpur, so he will be redirected to the IIT Kharagpur pod for completely free of cost, right? And why? So this was the very usual solution for the problem statement which I was given, that okay, you need to build the network portal for a particular X organization, right? So you may ask me what I tinkered in the problem statement slash the solution for the problem statement, right? So the thing I tinkered with or came up with is that you can pay and get connected with some channels of various institutions like IIT or any other X organization for free. You need to pay that and you can join that particular thing, right? So you may ask me, what are the benefits of that, right? So the first thing being, you will not be restricted to the alum network of your particular organization, right? You can network with other people outside the world, across the globe, and other institutions, and get to know what their mindset is and what's going on around the world, right? So that's the thing, you will be getting networking opportunities. These are all the brownie points along with that, right? So this was kind of the solution which I came up for the problem statement. Hope you do get it, and my sincere apologies for my stammering. I don't know why it is coming. So the best part, the UI slash slash the MVP version of whatever I built. Before getting right into it, let me give a quick disclaimer about this thing, that I went solo for this hack, so that was kind of been a reason for me why I wasn't able to work on the more on building the backend stuff and solving the problems. Rather, I worked on the UI instead, because the coordinators of the hack were also having the same mindset, since most of the folks who are participating in the hack were rookies. So we were tend we were told to focus more upon the problem solution for the problem statement. I mean, it's need to be unique and optimal, and the UI stuff, right? Because that what's gonna be eye catchy and catch the eye of the coordinator. So I built on it. So let me get straight into it. So the solution which I made is named AlumPod. It came up with the idea of the combination or the mixture of alumni and pod, which in where pod stands for the channels whatever are created across the platform. So the tagline is learn, connect, succeed. Learn from those who have been there, right? This is quite important. As you can see, there's a spline component hovering over here. That's what is the USB of my particular site. That's what led to the reason that I wasn't able to deploy it on Wurzel or Railway. In fact, I tried it, but there was some kind of error. I will fix it later on. So once you click on it, that's the I call this the meat of the site. You can see here another spline component: learn, connect, succeed. A globe revolving around, matching the theme of the site. Once you come over here, you will get the typical you will get the typical sections required for a solution which is being presenting for the hack: a header, a feature section depicting all the features. This is kind of my thing to do because I like Xcali a lot and I like to put it everywhere wherever I can. So I did put a Xcali presentation / wireframe of what and why, answering the WH questions. And you can go below, and I kind of took the inspiration from a designing website called, I forgot the name of it, Punk Design. So you can go over here and get this thing. So once you join here, as I told you that this is just the V-1 or MVP version of the solution which I came up with. So you can go here. So I wasn't able to build the main features / the USB of my solution. So I just give a quick glimpse of the features which I will be presenting in the upcoming session, or I'll be continuing to contribute on GitHub. So the upcoming features are gonna be, I categorized them into two parts. The first one being rookie stuff and the second one being cracked components. The first one, rookie, I need to put an login OTP auth, contact us, navbar, about us logo for the front end part, and for the backend part, validation for the login, JWT user login, right? I need to integrate with this the backend, and I need to implement a node mailer for OTPs and sending updates / newsletters to the users whoever is logging into my site. So that's the backend rookie, backend frontend, and backend rookie stuff. The second one being crack components, where I need to put some horizontal infinite scrolling on my meet page, and I need to implement more spline whatever I can. I don't need to I shouldn't actually clubbing it too much, but still I want to implement more spline. And the third one being the main USB, what I showed you. I need to implement Slack portal for the backend. I need to use a bunch of Slack APIs and route those channels, right? So this is the main part which I wanted to show you. This is the user trajectory or the user workflow, right? Whenever a user lands into the project, how the next part is gonna be for him or her. Let's say the user be undergrad folks, made be student. Whenever he or her logins via student ID, there are two parts. The first one, if verified, so he or she is free to join the pod associated with that particular uni. The second one, if he is not, ask him if he's an alum, which means that if he or she is an alumni. Then if no, then exits. If yes, then he or she is allowed to join associated pod, right? I forgot to mention, if he or she is not verified and he or she is an student, so they get to go over here and log in with OTP and email. So the best part, he can free the ex-student can join free to that particular associated uni spot. But if he wants to access alum network of any ex organization across the globe presented over, let's say US or any other thing, so he or she can pay to join that particular pod and get connected with that. So I guess that's all I had for this one. And if you liked my pitch, and don't back yourself to give it a star on GitHub, here's the um, I will paste the link in the description of this particular video, and you can go over here and get to read the readme file, and you will get a basic idea of the file structure, and you are open to contribute, raise a PR, or if you want to ask me something, you can you know um, put an issue on this GitHub. Thanks a lot.